Hey everybody, good morning. It's Justice for Comics. It's early Sunday morning. I wanted to go over a couple things in the news, comic book related, and also let everybody know I'm going to be participating in a live auction today with a couple YouTubers, Hydra Comics and Metaphorical. They've been doing, I think, every Sunday around 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They run it for several hours. I've got a stack of books that, just overstock stuff that I've been holding on to that I probably wouldn't mind getting rid of and selling. Some good books in there. So I'm going to have a live auction on that. We'll see what I can get sold. I'd like to get rid of this stack. That'll free up some space in my collection. So yeah, we'll see. So there'll be a few good books in there, a good couple runs too for people that are looking for something good to read, and a good run by some Marvel and Image books. A little bit of DC thrown in there as well. Let's jump into some news. Bleeding Cool. I'm really looking forward to the series King Thor. Jason Aaron is the writer on this, and you've got Esad Ribic, which this was the team that did the Thor God of Thunder series, which obviously did really well. You've got the first appearance of Gore the God Butcher. You've got the beginnings of Null, basically, in issue number 6. So there's some key things that go on and that happen in that run. It's a really good read, too. And, of course, you got gorgeous artwork by Ribic. So I'm expecting kind of the same thing here with King Thor. So this is going to be the series that leads right up until, I don't think it's going to be canon maybe for the movie, but they kind of, it leads up to the Jane Foster story, basically. But what interesting, too, is you've got Thor of the future, the Allfather, as Loki also wields the Necro Sword. So we've got the first appearance of Loki and the Necro Sword. I think that was in one of those Avengers titles where they, oh God, I can't remember where all the characters were getting merged into one. There was a panel showing Loki with the Necro Sword. So yeah, it'll be kind of interesting to see what Jason Aaron does with that. Further develops that. But here's some of the pencils by Ribic. Man, it's just awesome. Look at that artwork. So I would buy this title just because of the artwork. Even if the writing isn't the best, it visually is stunning. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I've already pre-ordered issue number 1. I wish I could pre-order the 1 in 25, the Zafino variant. I've seen online you can get it for as low as about $32 plus shipping. So just under $40. It's a 1 in 25 ratio, so I'm kind of hoping I can pick it up on Midtown for about 20 to 25 is kind of what I'm hoping to do. I realize I'm taking a risk by not pre-ordering it through some of these sites that do, they offer a pre-order on it, but they're upcharging, right? Because they're basically buying it for 25 and they're going to sell it to me for 32. So, I understand they're trying to make a little profit. So I'm going to take my chances and try to pick one up the week of release. You know how Midtown does that. They release their books the Wednesday before they come out for online purchase. So I'm going to see if I can grab one. I have a feeling it will sell out, but we'll see. So that's the news on, I just thought that was interesting, King Thor. I'm definitely looking forward to that series. Highly recommend that you put that on your pull list if you haven't already. Also on CBR, there is a Hellblazer. John Constantine is returning on the Black Label series with DC, so I think that could be really good. I like the Black series, the Black Label series with the prestige format. You know, it's really high quality paper. The cardstock covers, just just done really really well. You've got a variant cover also by Charlie Adlard, who did a lot of the obviously the artwork for Walking Dead. So that's the A cover, which looks cool. Yeah, I just like that character, Constantine. I have his first appearance in comic books. Was it Swamp Thing 37, I think it is. But yeah, this series looks like it could be interesting. John Constantine is back in London and back to his old tricks. And things have become very dark. In London, it looks like is going to be where this is based out of. It should be an open and shut exorcism. Turns out to be nothing but, and the author of this madness may just be getting started with their terrible masterpiece. So yeah, if you like horror-based comic books, I think this is definitely one to grab. And I like it because it's Black Label, which means the quality is going to be very, very good. So DC, DC's not been the hottest lately. I've noticed when I get my stack of books, there's definitely more Marvel and Independence than DC. But DC still produces a good product. You just have to be. I'm kind of picky these days. There's so many good comic books out. I want to make sure I stick with quality. I'm also going to be doing another video, as you can see here. DC has solicitations out for November already. I noticed there isn't anything from Marvel yet, but so I'll probably do another video highlighting books that I think are worth targeting from DC that are coming out several months in advance. I mean, you got plenty of time to get your pre-orders in. That's why I try to do these solicitation lists, because it gives you an idea. Sometimes they'll give you some information as to what might be going on in that comic book. Most of the time, though, you're going to see a nice cover and you're going to base your decisions on, hey, am I going to pre-order that book based on maybe who the writer is, who the artist is, and definitely a lot of times, right, the cover. If the cover is really, really nice, I want to grab that book and pre-order it. So I'll kind of go over that on another video, because those videos tend to take a long time to go through all the books. So usually I'll do one for DC, and then Marvel. Usually Marvel comes out a few days later, so I wouldn't be surprised if early next week I'll have another video out for Marvel solicitations for November. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to highlight that. So again, today, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll have a live auction of some of these books. I got the Rick Remender, John Romita, Captain America run. I think it goes all the way to issue 23. So pretty good stack. That'll have to go into a bigger mailing box. I've also got Captain America: The Chosen. They have some nice covers on those. And that was right after the death of Captain America, if you remember back in the day. A couple books, kind of odd books: Captain America: Hail Hydra, Captain America Reborn. Got a couple of those. Some Image one-shots. Catwoman, nice Catwoman cover I think that's by Art Germ. Another independent series, Clan Killers by Aftershock. Cold Blood Samurai, for people that think that could be the next Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Cold Spots, really cool horror series by Cullen Bunn. Coyotes, signed, by the way. Issue number 1 and 2, so really cool covers, and I think that I got options, so that could be a really hot book. Crowded number 1, Shipwreck by Warren Ellis. That's a really good series. A lot of people like that. Savage Wolverine. So if you're trying to collect a lot of Wolverine books, I got a really good run of Savage Wolverine. I think 1 through 21, pretty good run. Snowfall is another series, that independent book from Image. That book did pretty well for a while. I think the price has cooled down, but I got issue 1 and 2 on that. Some Scout books, Solar Flare, Sixth Gun, Skeptics, I don't know what that one is. Sisters of Tomorrow, kind of a cool, you gotta love nuns with guns. Yeah, so there's a couple, some independent stuff that you might like. Free Comic Book Day, Tooth and Claw, I think that was a really interesting book. Yeah, a lot of independents. Sinkovich cover, I think I had an extra of that. Just some cool books that you might be interested in looking at. So look for that live auction today. It'll be, I believe, on either Metaphorical's channel or Hail Hydra. No, is that it? No, Hydra Comics, sorry. Hydra Comics channel. So look for that. There might be, they have some cool stuff that they're selling as well. So you may want to take a look at it. It's a good way to get some books cheaper and not have to run out to a comic book store and deal with all that business. All you need is a PayPal account, basically. All right, guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Channel's growing really, really well. I'm getting closer to 500 subs, so I think the magic goal will be 1,000. I'm definitely going to be running a contest when I get closer to that 1,000 subscribers. And it'll be a really, really good giveaway. So that's something to look forward to. Hopefully in the next several months we can get that done, get that accomplished. All right, guys, have a great Sunday, and I'll talk to you soon.